Good morning to everybody that's joining us. Thank you for coming. We'll give a minute to let everybody start to come in. Good morning. Thank you all for joining us. We'll give it one more minute to let everybody kind of trickle in. All righty. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Danielle Edmondson with Louisiana Realtors. I am the communications director here. And each month we've been kind of highlighting a member benefit that is available through your membership with Louisiana Realtors. This month we're talking, have the great folks of La Capital Federal Credit Union here. So we're excited to have them on board to kind of talk about some of the personal products and services that they offer to you that you can join as a La Capital member. They also offer some business products that you can use in your personal business, and then maybe some conversations with your clients and stuff, some products that you're like, hey, look at may have something that you can access. So they are going to go through a little bit of everything. I'd like to welcome Daniel Knoll. He is the real estate manager for La Capital Federal Credit Union. He's worked there for the past 11 years, with 10 of those being in the mortgage area. He's a proud ULM alum and married with 2 little girls who keep life fun and busy. So he's going to start us off today, and then he also has a couple other staff members with him, and they'll go through the different services and stuff. Again, as that you're offered membership through your membership with Louisiana Realtors. So Danielle, you want to kick it off?
Yes, good morning. Thank you, Danielle. Before I go any further, my name is Daniel, the real estate manager, and I just want to take this time to thank Danielle and everyone on this presentation for the time, just explaining how we can help you guys with products that Lindsay will talk about later on, and also loan products to kind of help your clients. With that, I'll go ahead and pass it off to Brian Davis so he can introduce himself.
Daniel, I'm having issues in here, so just
Yeah, so Brian Davis is also our loan officer. Him and I work hand in hand together, and we also have Lindsay Robinson on the presentation as well, and she's over our sales area. I'll let her introduce herself.
So much for being here. I'm Lindsay Robinson, to sales and business for the Capital Federal Credit Union. I'll talk to you a little bit more later during the presentation about how the CAP can support both you and your clients. I think it's very fitting that today is Love My Credit Union Day, and we are here to tell you why you should love La Cap. So I will throw it back to Daniel for him to start the presentation.
Lindsay, I didn't even know that. What a coincidence. That's a great day for us to have this presentation. I didn't realize that. Thank you.
All right, so we'll jump right into it, kind of go over the loan products that we offer here. So we offer conventional loans, first-time home buyers, 3% down, and of course, non-first-time home buyers is 5% down. We also offer land, condo, and investment. We're one of the few lenders that can do land financing, especially we offer 100% financing on land up to 20 acres. I'll touch on that in just a moment. We also do condo financing. I know you guys out there probably do a lot of clients, investment purposes, or even primary with condos. Those are a bit tricky, but we can finance those in-house with 20% down, regardless if they're warrantable or non-warrantable. And as you guys know, a lot of these condos in the area are considered non-warrantable. In addition to that, we do offer FHA, VA, and rural development as well. And then I'll talk a little bit later on about the HELOCs, which is a home equity line of credit and also a fixed second mortgage as well. So land and mobile home. So as I mentioned earlier, we do offer 100% financing on land. It's up to 20 acres, completely vacant with no dwelling. Really good product. We cover the whole state of Louisiana. So anybody, looking to purchase land, whether it's a long-term investment or even if it's, short-term looking to build in the next, 1 to 3 years or even 5 years, we have that covered. We have a 12-year fix and also a 5-year balloon that offers a lower rate. And there's just the credit score required for the 100% financing. In addition to that, we do offer mobile homes. I know a lot of lenders are getting away from the mobile homes, but there's still a need out there for those. And we can do them, just pretty strict requirements when it comes to that. The mobile home has to be either 10 years or newer, max term 15 years. And of course, the max loan to value is 75%. We do have other avenues for that. That's just kind of our in-house option. And I also want to touch on the previous slide, just kind of follow up on the conventional. We do offer 100% financing with no PMI as well. It's one of our niche products. So very good for first-time home buyers or even someone who's looking to buy their second or third home. So very good product there. Here's just a side-by-side comparison to kind of go over the home equity line of credit. This has been very popular recently with, clients looking to consolidate debt that they accrued over the last several years. If they're looking to purchase a new pool, any kind of home renovations, things of that nature, that's a great product for them. We have a very low rate on the introductory side, as low as 4.99%, which is very attractive. The good thing about that is there's no fees. So, your clients, they wouldn't pay any fees on that. We absorb all the costs of that. And we can typically get it done within 7 to 10 days, sometimes sooner. And we can go up to 95%. Even some cases, we can go up to 100% combined loan to value. So very good product there. Also, the HELOC, which is just a fixed second mortgage, very different as it's a fixed rate for a fixed term, and we can go up to 90% combined loan to value. So both options are really good for someone, looking to do some renovations or even consolidate some debt. Here's just a quick list of the programs we don't offer at this time. Reverse mortgages, construction loans, any kind of rehab loans, anything outside of Louisiana, and single wide. Now, I will say that construction loans, it's on the roadmap for us to start offering that soon, but at this time we don't. The partnership, we want to be a service for you guys, just work closely. The goal here is we both have that same goal, and that's to get the buyer to the closing table, as quickly as possible and without any issues. We all know that things come up here and there, but we want to try to stay on top of that and communicate to you guys, throughout the process if there's anything that does come up, and look for solutions to kind of, fix that issue if there is one. Have a lot of different financing options, tailored to different borrowers, depending on the situation. And again, just want to be that responsive support for you guys throughout the process. We know you guys have a lot going on, inspections, contracts, pictures, all of that stuff. So I want to try to take the lending side away from that stress and know that we have everything under control. All right, so with that, I'll go ahead and turn it over to Lindsay so she can share, the different services we offer for you guys and even your clients. We'll hold the questions at the end if you have any. Lindsay?
Thank you, Daniel. So as Daniel mentioned, we want to be your partner in how you get your client from start to finish with their mortgage plan. So sometimes you may have a credit challenge member that or a client that is not sure how they move to the next level. We can help with all of those things. So we want to be your trusted financial partner, both for your business and for your clients. And we're like a bank, but better. So how do we do that? Lots of programs out there, lots of products and services out there. So on the personal side, we have the checking, the savings, the certificates that everyone has. If you talk to me, like if we were talking on the street, I would say banking is vanilla. We all offer the same things. There's a credit union and a bank on every corner, but it is about the relationship. And that's what we're trying to develop with you today. We want to be your partner. We want to have a relationship with you so that we have a common goal of getting the client from start to finish. So what happens if they're credit challenged? We have some deposit secured loans that may be able to help with those. But we also launched a new product. It's called Quick Cash. It is something we don't pull credit for, but you have to be a LACAP member to receive. So have to be a member for 6 months at LACAP before you can even start with that. And that's a product that may help your credit score because it does report to all 3 credit bureaus. And if you're making good payments, it could potentially help your score. So that's an option for your clients. But remember, they have to be a LACAP member for 6 months. They have to have direct deposit in their accounts, in the account here, in order to qualify for that product. But definitely something that they could possibly get to help them. I'm on the North Shore. You're affiliated with any federal credit unions over here. So we do shared branching. So you could open accounts with LACAP online, and then you could go to one of those locations there. If you go to our website, lacapfcu.org, and go to locations, it will tell you where the nearest shared location is to you. So great question. Thank you for that. As I just mentioned, joining is super easy. Daniel, can you click on that first link, the LA Realtors link? So I'm taking you to the LA Realtor site. And if you go down for Realtors, go back up a little bit in the center of the page, right there. Member benefits to the left. There we go. So we are part of your membership package. So if you scroll down a little bit more for me, Daniel, and see where it says the Capital Federal Credit Union membership. This takes you directly to the landing page on our side, which will talk about everything that we have real estate related and the benefits to you as a Louisiana Realtor Association member. So we update this page as things change. So you will always have the most up-to-date information. So you don't have to remember how to get to us. Just go to Louisiana Realtors page and it will take you there. If you forget how to contact Daniel and Brian because you have a client that is ready to get their mortgage, their information is there. If you click those 2 buttons or one of those 2 buttons, it'll shoot an email directly to Brian or Daniel, and they'll get back with you so that you can get your client taken care of. We offer business accounts. So if you have a need for yourself or know somebody that needs an account for their business, you can refer them to us this way. And then also, as a LACAP member, as you see on that little screenshot on the side, if you open a personal account because you're a member with the Louisiana Realtors Association, you get $100 after 180 days of having that account online and have a direct deposit going into that account. If you have your personal account somewhere else and you need one for your child, just put yourself on the account and it'll still count. You'll still get the $100. So that's just the landing page again. But I wanted to show them how to get to it from the Louisiana Realtors page. So joining is super easy. If you go through those steps, it'll take you to a page where you can open your checking account. One of our team from across the state, we have 15 branches across the state from Ouachita Parish to Terrebonne Parish. And like I mentioned earlier, once you get the accounts open, you can do your transactions at any shared location across the country. So you could be in Florida on vacation and need more cash than the ATM allowed you to get out. Just go into the shared location. There are some limits on that, but it's more than what the ATM will allow you to get out. Later in here, I'll have my information on here. So if you have questions about membership, you can reach out to me or DeWanda Jackson. She's the business development rep for North Louisiana. And we can come out and talk to, if you have a group of clients that you'd like us to talk to about membership with LeCap, we can definitely do all of those things. Next slide. I think next slide is questions. Oh, contact info.
Yeah, and just to piggyback off what you said, Lindsay, we want to be here for you guys and help your clients. We're not just going to stop once we get the client and let's say they have a lower credit score or things of that nature. We want to work with them and provide options to increase their score or just really coach them and help them. We have rapid rescore options where we can quickly get their credit score up higher based on a few different factors. So we definitely want to work with them to put them in the best position possible to purchase a home and get the lowest rate possible as well. So here's the contacts for the real estate department. Again, that's me, Brian Davis, our loan officer there. All of our contact information is down below. You can get in touch with us by phone, email as well, which is not on here, but I can provide that as a follow-up with the slides. And then, as Lindsay mentioned, this is her team with their contact information as well. And so you can reach Lindsay by phone or email, and even DeWanda, who works closely with Lindsay. All right, that concludes the presentation. We'll hold it for questions. If anyone has questions, is there anything in the chat, Lindsay?
The only thing I see was the one I answered about shared locations on the North Shore.
Hey, Daniel, I did want to mention one thing when you were talking about the mobile homes. That is mobile home with land, not just strictly the home itself.
Yeah, thanks for that clarification, Brian. That is correct. So, the mobile home will have to be on the land, immobilized on the land for us to consider it. If someone's looking for just a mobile home by itself, unfortunately, we won't have any options. What we typically tell people in that situation is get financing through a different lender or the dealership specifically, and then we can do a refinance with the mobile home on the land. Thanks, Brian.
So, and
Any
with
other
credit
questions?
unions, like you have to have some kind of tie-in to be able to become a member, right? Right, guys? Like you have to have an employer or something like that. So the people on the call and stuff, the way they're getting connected to you guys is through the membership with Louisiana Realtors. So they personally can join and become a member of LeCap. And then if they have any clients that maybe have some kind of employer tie-in or something like that, that's how they would join, correct?
Yes, we have several ways that you can join LeCap. So don't let that discourage you. Call us. We will find a way for you to join. It's live, work, and worship in several parishes around the state. And then we also have select employer groups. So your employer may be a group with us. And then also Louisiana Realtors. So that association allows membership with LeCap.
And I'm a lifelong credit union member. And so I love being able to go, like, you don't just have to stick to, it's not like a Capital One or something. You go to like the Capital One branches. They have a little icon, a little service center icon in any of those credit union branches that you go to around the state or around the country. Any of those with the service center logos, you can kind of do all the services there, right? Just like you would at your home branch. Isn't that correct?
everything but open an account or get a replacement debit card, just basic transactions, but yes.
Perfect. So if you want to go to our website, I also have it at the top. So if you go to Realtors and then it opens up a little sub menu and it's one of the sub pages. So you can go to it as a shortcut. We'll post the recording of this there. Daniel and Brian's contact information's there. The different promotional offers that LeCap is offering. They always kind of update that page as well. So if it's something that you guys are interested for you or your clients or stuff, check them out. And I just want to thank Daniel, Lindsay, and Brian for joining us today. Oh, we got another question. Let's see. Do you offer any special deals to realtors besides the $100 for the new account?
Not at the moment. Right now, we're doing a promotion on the mortgage side that the member, after they close their loan, they get $200 in the form of a deposit to their account. So they would have to open at least a savings account to get their mortgage, have to be a member to get a loan with LeCap. So we would deposit that $200 into their account. So that's the only promotion we have going on right now on the real estate side, and no other special deals at the moment for realtors.
And that does change. And Lindsay sends us blogs periodically that we post on our blog on our website. So if they have any special offers, we'll be sure to include it there. But they do have that $100 checking for opening that account as well. So.
Yes.
All right. Any other questions, you guys? I know it's Friday. It's a busy Friday. And apparently, what was it? Love your credit union day.
Love my credit union day. So if you are not connected to LeCap by social media, please go and like our page. There'll be lots of photos there. We post all of our promotions there. So you can either check our promotions from that or on the Louisiana Realtors page.
Perfect. Well, thank you guys. Thank you all for tuning in. Like I said, we will post the recording on our website and YouTube, and then also on the LeCap LR page as well whenever we get the recording back. So thank you again for joining us. Thank you for Daniel, Lindsay, and Brian for joining us as well. And hope you have a good weekend. Thank you.
You too. Thank you.
You guys have a great weekend.